All right, we're back in the gym. We got shoulders today. Daily workouts, chasing single digit body fat, whatever you want to call it. I think we're at 106, 107, somewhere in there. We got, like I said, we got shoulders today, and I'm ready to go. I feel good. Early morning workouts on a Sunday. Can't really go wrong with it. We'll get warmed up here, and then we're gonna go to some dumbbells today for sure. We're probably gonna do a couple different types of dumbbell variations. I'm gonna get a couple more warm-ups here, but not gonna bore you to death with it. So I'll see you when we get the dumbbells in hand. All right, so what I wanna start off with first is some Arnold presses, since those are a little bit lighter usually. I mean, you're not doing a regular press, you might be doing 90s. Arnold press, you might be going up to 70 if you're doing 90s, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with that, and then we're gonna go to regular presses, still seated here. And then we'll just see. We might sit here. We might do 3 workouts here before we moved on. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. But I mean, we're definitely gonna work in some cables somewhere too. So we'll just see where we get to. And as always, I'll be working in traps in between these sets, but not showing every set of those because it's boring. Things have been going super well. Super well. I'm super excited about the future, and I know I've been saying that a lot, but I just got to thank God for the way things have been working out. I remember thinking freaking 3 years ago when I was like 2 years into this, and I was like, my God, this might never happen. And then another year passed, and I was like, oof, we still ain't nowhere near I want to be. But I read this yesterday. Or it might have been in a video I seen. It wasn't like I didn't read it, but it was talking about God's timing being perfect, and it really is. Like, it's really unimaginable. Like the way I could explain it is like, if I would have got big earlier, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in, and it might wouldn't have worked out. You know. So now it's like it's all in His timing, and it's just perfect. So I'm just super excited for what's to come, man. I'm glad I started doing daily content, even if it does end up evolving, you know. I'm super glad for the way everything's working out, and I'm thankful for all of you for sure. All right, let's go up. All right, let's get to some regular presses now. As heavy as we possibly can. No spotter, just sending it. I'm gonna drop down a little bit and just try to get a couple more reps there. Felt good, but it was, you know, complete failure, I think around 6. I like to usually get a little bit more than that. One more drop down and just rep it out. See, maybe 12 to 15 range. All right, we're gonna do heavy side raises now, and you'll see a little, when I do seated side raises, you'll see a little bit of rock, but for the most part, we try to keep it controlled, slow, like really hit the shoulders, but I do rock a little bit, and I think that's okay. Just keep trying to do 3 to 5 past failure. Even if they're partials, I swear that they make a big difference. I didn't do those for years, that going past failure. I really didn't. I'd get to failure and I'd stop. And I seen more progress in 1 year of doing that than I did of 3 years before that. So it does make a big difference. All right, we got one more here, and then we're gonna go to cables for front and rear. And we'll probably just hit a superset to finish out. All right, we got rear delts and front raises, and a little bit of advice here in a second that I was just kind of thinking about. That smacked me in the ankle right as I let it go. That was awesome. So one thing to think about, especially if you're new to the gym, don't worry about people looking at you. Because first of all the people looking at you are cheering you on. Nobody's there to hate. But with that being said, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you're doing a lift, you're new to it, it feels wobbly, you're worried about what people are thinking. First and foremost, like I said, they're cheering you on. Second of all, think about the muscle. So even still to this day, and it's not that I'm worried about people looking at it anymore, especially now that I got a camera out. That's way out of my mind now. But still to this day, sometimes you'll see, I do it a lot. I'll close my eyes as I'm lifting. I try to put myself in the headspace to think about the muscle I'm hitting and really feel the pressure in it. I want to feel it working. So I'll close my eyes, and whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to focus in on the muscle. So it might help you if you're worried about people looking at you. Just close your eyes, get in that headspace, think about the muscle you're hitting, whatever it is, and really, really focus on the workout. This is gonna put you on another level anyways, and it'll get you out of your own head. Now, if you've been working out for a while and you're about to start filming, you're gonna go through some stress at first. I definitely did. If you, a lot of people don't care about that. But if you're like me, I definitely at first had a very, very hard time. If you go back to those first videos, I talk about it a lot. Now I don't give a frick, but it's just, you gotta worry about you and get in that headspace. I still, like I said, I close my eyes, I focus, and I really, really work that muscle. All right, that's a wrap for shoulders. Great Sunday morning workout. Feel amazing about it. I'm glad you were here to experience it with me. Today's verse of the day comes from Romans 5:1. Therefore, since we have been justified through faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. You're only going to find peace through one man, and that is God. Seek and find, and you shall have. Thank you. Subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.